Raw.
Raw?
Raw.
Raw. Raw.
Raw.
Raw.
Raw feedback. I'm here.
We're back.
This feels very
Natural now.
yeah, it seems like a weekly thing.
It has been a weekly.
Yeah, this is kind of like a routine now.
Every Tuesday, sit down, record, talk, go to bed. Don't wake up till next Tuesday.
Call you next Tuesday.
We only speak on Tuesdays.
We're off to a very rocky road right now. But yeah, that's kind of the only time I want to talk to you. That's really why I made the podcast.
We're just business partners.
Yeah.
Cheers to that. We're drinking.
Sponsored Izzy.
Izzy?
Izzy?
Izzy, yeah.
Why doesn't it have a Y?
Where?
Why doesn't it have a Y? It's a E.
Izzy.
I mean, in Spanish.
It's not. Speaking of Spanish, I'm going to España next week.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to see my sister. Then I'm going to visit my friend in London.
Was this planned? Because
Yeah,
this just got dropped. All of a sudden you were like, well, I am not going to be in the country next
I thought we
week.
talked about it, but maybe not. I was meant to go back in December, and I got sick.
Okay, I remember
So
that.
it didn't go, and then we rescheduled it like 2 weeks ago. It was, I'm going to just go this week. Cool, it works for everyone. I'll be there. Yeah.
So it kind of was.
It was random.
Because
yeah.
I was gaslighting myself as if I knew that information. I was like, maybe Sam did tell me that, but I'm like...
I think I mentioned that I was going to Spain soon. But maybe not. Maybe I'm gaslighting myself.
I do really just not listen.
I didn't say it.
That was a joke. That was a
I'm
joke.
joking.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, every joke has truth to it, and you're being truthful.
You sound like... We gotta bleep that.
Boom. I love the because I don't know why it just came to mind the when your Mac makes an error message, it's a dum. Yeah,
we should add that.
That's the bleep.
That is.
So Sam didn't watch the last episode. Goes to show she just comes here, stuns, looks pretty, and walks away.
Yeah, guys. No. In my defense, I have had the busiest we have both had busy weeks.
Right.
My shifts have been, I know when you work a double, it's like 12 hours and then you go and do the dog. So honestly, I'm kind of not as dealing with as much as he is. But I hadn't had a day off in like a week and a half. And all my shifts were like the longest they could possibly be. And it's just, I'm over it. I'm tired. I want to quit. I think I said that last episode.
All you have to do is just one day act really crazy, and then they'll be like, oh, maybe we should put her on medical leave.
I am going on medical leave soon.
Oh, the knee.
The ankle.
The new hip job.
Yeah.
That new one that Kim Kardashian just got recently.
The facelift.
Oh.
That's not Kim Kardashian. That was Kris Jenner, I think. Yeah, never mind.
I was gonna also preface, remember when I was walking through the room and I was like, am I a bitch? And I'm mad that, just am I a bitch?
If you're a bitch, then I'm a bitch.
Okay, today we're talking about dreams. I just want to introduce the topic.
Oh, and hi, I'm Sam.
I mean, that's okay too. Yeah. I'm Isaias.
And this is...
Raw feedback.
That's right. So we're talking about dreams. Dreams. Do you have a dream?
I dream of happiness.
I long for happiness.
I dream of that.
Yeah.
No, but that was literally one of the questions that I wanted to pose first is, do you dream? Because I talk to a lot of people that always say, I don't dream, blah, blah, blah. Like, whenever I ask, like, whenever I bring up a crazy dream that I had. And I find it odd whenever someone says they don't dream. I'm like, what do you mean you just don't dream?
I know my dreams are scary vivid.
Yeah, when I remember them.
I probably remember a dream 50% of the time. 10% of the time I could tell you what actually happened, but the rest of the time I could probably just be like, oh, so I know this person and this person was in the dream and we were running around flying with backpacks on our noses. Like,
all of a sudden Cosmo and Wanda were there and
exactly.
we were on a trolley and a four-wheeled bike.
Basically,
that's
like,
what happens in my
I think 90% of the time they don't. I guess they probably never really make sense. Or at least for, okay, this is, I mean, I feel like this is just like average. Sorry, I'm almost finished. Sorry, you were trying to say something, but if I don't say this, I'll forget. I was going to
Sorry, I'm almost finished.
I have a lot of dreams about getting shot and stabbed.
Oh.
So I don't know if it's just because of the country we live in and that being a big issue, but I probably get shot in I get shot in my dreams at least once a week, or I am getting shot at.
I probably get shot in my dreams at least once a week. I need that written out. I need that on a shirt right fucking out. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I do also. Maybe that's your fear.
Oh yeah, I have a fear of getting. Actually, well, okay. Actually, I don't want to dive too deep into this yet. If you have something else to say, because this will take a while.
We unlocking trauma. Oh my god, we were gonna talk about childhood trauma this episode. Next episode. I remember we said that in the last episode. Anyways, because I dream a lot about falling, and I have the fear of heights. Yeah. Oh my god. And I was watching the movie Fall recently. That just got put on Netflix. I don't know if you saw it.
But I think I've seen a trailer for it.
Oh my freaking, can you be any more stupid, first of all? Because the premise of the movie, it begins with, sorry, spoiler alert, they're rock climbing, and then one of the girls' boyfriend dies because he got spooked by a bat, and because the CGI and everything too, I was screaming. And also watching this movie with a coworker as we're snowed in. Oh my God. The snow. They're cloud seeding. I'm saying it right now. They're cloud seeding because every time it's a snowstorm the day before, I know I didn't finish that other conversation. I'm going to get back to it, put a pin in it. But they are cloud seeding because every time, these past 2 times it's been large snowstorms, I see chemtrails in the sky the day before. And the day before is always a nice day. You're like, how is it supposed to snow tomorrow?
Because it was 45 degrees the day before we had
Saturday, right?
Yeah, that massive snowstorm. And I was like, what do you mean? We're into spring. Why are you now dumping 1.5 feet?
Babe, I remember being out with my mom and both of us saying, it is so nice out here. I would never think it would be snowing tomorrow. No way it's going to snow tomorrow. And I looked up because that happened 2 weeks ago when we had the big snowstorm. I had looked up, I was at work, and 2 chemtrails in the sky. And same thing. I just saw a bunch of chemtrails going in different directions.
Are those just planes?
Look it up. Is that
a conspiracy? We should do a topic on it.
Well, now all conspiracies are truth. Clock that, T, because at least why I now am so persistent with chemtrails and the weather is because someone reopened Pandora's box of the situation that happened during the Vietnam War where the U.S. discovered how to alter weather. So they did it over Vietnam, which caused immense downpour of rain constantly, and because they had all the underground tunnels and secret passageways, they got rained out, and literally it flooded everything they had. I don't know if America wanted to.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So that kind of contributed to America winning the war by playing unfair.
Yeah.
So
we've always not played.
So I'm now thinking, you really think they just used it for that one time and it was done of manipulating the weather?
Yeah, but then...
Because how do we even... I know with meteorologists and stuff that you just look at patterns of the years of how to tell what the weather is going to be or the temperature. But at the end of the day, how can we predict, it's going to snow next week?
I think you might want to, no offense, but I feel like there is enough scientific.
Okay, yes. Okay, yes.
There is definitely there. You might be a little bit too in deep to the.
I'm that one woke friend. I'm that too woke friend now. Like this teen stuff, bleep, has been really making me just on edge. Everyone is a suspect. Everyone is coming for the demise of all of us.
I mean, you have a point. I think it may just be, natural weather. But I do agree. I think absolutely if they are able to manipulate weather, I don't see why they wouldn't do it again. I just don't think the area that it snowed in was like a crazy, like why would they make it where we are? You know what I mean? It's not a very, like if you're going to...
all of the East Coast? Well, not all.
No, it was actually not too much of the East Coast, honestly. It wasn't like, I think it was us and like 5 other states maybe, I guess, which is most of the East Coast. But like,
nobody's died at Stonewall. Insert meme.
That was fighting for gay rights, and people were killed. They
Nobody
were
was killed at Stonewall.
Nobody was
but
killed.
it snowed and it's meant to snow again. and actually, I'm leaving, so it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
Oh my God, I literally thought that with some friends that went to South Carolina this weekend. And
my cousin was in South Carolina, and it was 73 degrees.
Girl, every time I talk to my grandparents, they live in South Carolina, i.e., and they're always talking about how hot it is. I'm like, oh my God, it was negative 11 degrees today because of the wind
Snowed
chill.
in, 6 foot, can't get out my door.
And my grandmother's like, we have the front door open, we have the AC on, it is so hot. Bitch.
And meanwhile, the heat is not working, the car won't start.
Meemaw. But also at the same time, I don't want it. I was offered so many times to move to South Carolina with my family. And one, South Carolina, it is city. I'm sorry. At least from where my family is in South Carolina, it's just like so that's not my vibe. So I just always denied it. Plus, I like seasons. Yeah, the winter right now is annoying as hell, but I know come summertime, I'm going to be begging for the winter.
I like seasons, but I don't like the extreme season. We have like extreme seasons. We don't just get summer, we get summer. We don't just get winter, we get winter. I mean, this is the first time in a few years, probably 8 years, we've had tons of, like the last 5 years, we get a couple inches and then it melts away.
I'll give us that because I did think that this heat, indigestion. But I did think that this.
It's the Izzy.
Yo, these Izzies are so good. No, okay. We have a habit of not finishing or capping a conversation, so let me go back. But what was I talking about?
Snow, weather, last few years.
Yes, I will give us that it hasn't been a lot of snow, and I was constantly in my head, oh my God, it's because of global warming. Oh my God, we're literally dying. The world is ending tomorrow. But maybe there's a little hope.
Maybe we're back.
Maybe the Arctics, the polar bears are happy. The Arctic is living, boots down, hunty boots. Yes. Okay, dreams. I had notes. Riff a little bit.
Okay. Well, what I was going to say about my dreams is when I have a dream that's scary, it is actually extremely scary because I have had dreams before where the next day, whatever happened in my dream happened to me in real life. And people always be like, no, you're lying. I am not. It has happened.
Oh my God, people are always like, no, you're lying. And I'm like, no, I was supposed to be in the video.
Yeah, no, I do know that one. I do know that one. Can I get like a golden star for knowing a reference?
You'll get an applause. Cue applause.
Thank you.
There you go.
But like it's happened so many, or not, maybe not even necessarily always a dream, but I get like visions.
I have a podcast now with Raven Baxter.
This sounds really weird.
This is Chelsea from That's So Raven if she was the main character. I felt like all of what I just said was like Latin to her. It was just an unknown language.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give it's like 3 examples that come off the top.
It's deja vu, mama.
Okay, I guess maybe not. There was one time when I was younger, I had a dream that I fell off a horse, and I used to ride horses. I feel like I've talked about it before.
Oh, honey, I used to ride horses too. I got them horses in the
All right. He didn't ride a human horse. Sorry. That's why I made the same mistake with the joke. No, remember the joke you made the first episode? You said, I've never ridden a human horse before.
Okay.
That's not.
Were you referencing that, or did you just?
No, I was trying to make the joke that you made, but properly, but I messed up just as badly as you did.
Okay. Because I was like, she's having a stroke. Because what are you talking?
No, I meant to say, whatever, moving past, but I was doing a course and there's a specific jump and I came up to it and the horse jumped it, and then when they landed, they freaked out, bucked me off, and I landed on my back and I ended up hurting my back. The next day I go in, I look on the board and it says I'm riding that same horse that I had in my dream, and I was like, I don't really like that. That's kind of weird vibes. Go in, I kid you not, the course that was set up in my dream was set up in the ring. And so warming up, no problems, everything was fine. Get to the last course of the lesson, or I was doing it one more time. I didn't do it well. And my coach, trainer, whatever, said to me, oh, you're going to do it one more time. And I was like, well, honestly, I don't like it. So I had the dream in the back of my mind. Go and do the course. Exactly what happened in my dream happened to me in real life. Went over that lost fence. Horse.
Did you fall?
Yes. And I fell in the same part of the ring that was in my dream, and I injured my back. I got thrown against the wall. Okay. And then landed on my back, which happened in my dream. And so after that, I was like, I really don't like that. That's really weird.
So I think I need to call the witch doctors.
No, because I'm not.
Witch?
I'm not done because I have.
The Crucible?
The first time actually, this has happened both the times I've been in a car accident. I'm not even lying. The first time I was driving to the gas station, and in my mind I saw the vision of a car accident. I'm not even lying. I can't make this up. And go get my gas, go to Dunkin'. As I'm pulling out the parking lot, I hit someone's car, and I was like, "That's really weird." That's really weird. I'm like, it's a coincidence.
Well, it's because you were driving. America runs on Dunkin'. They don't drive.
They don't drive. You heard it. I should have just run. Maybe I wouldn't have. I'm just saying. Maybe I would have gotten hit.
Wait, can I tell an example that literally happened to me similarly? Literally in a dream I had last night. Mm-hmm. So last night in a dream, I was reconnecting. In the dream, I was reconnecting with this friend from high school who I haven't talked to since high school. And we were reconnecting on Facebook, and this is important because we were reconnecting on
I feel
Facebook.
Like you don't use Facebook either, really.
Right? That already was weird in the dream. Yeah. And we're reconnecting on Facebook Messenger, and he's like, "Oh my God, I missed you," and I'm like, "I missed you too. I'm sorry that we dropped links, blah blah blah," which I know would never happen because how me and this person fell out, no.
Yeah.
So. Then today, I'm just on my phone. I think I was on TikTok at the time. And his profile picture was this specific photo that I've never seen before in the dream. It was him in front of what looked like the Grand Canyon. And maybe, sorry. No, I'm having indigestion. The Izzy, y'all need a, ooh. But... the photo was him in front of the Grand Canyon, and maybe he has this photo on his Instagram or something. Maybe that's how I know the photo. But all I know is I was on TikTok, and I see from Facebook, and it's crazy that specifically it's him, blank, has updated their profile photo, and it's the photo that was in the dream. Literally last night. This happened today to me.
And then and the thing is there's a lot of people who sit there and be like, nah, you're making it, but I do believe you because I feel like some people I'm not gonna lie, I don't believe in math. I don't believe in people can predict the future. Yes, you can use statistics to predict things to happen, but I think some people just have insane intuition. But at the same time, I'm like, are we just, well, that's so random. Okay, well, that's kind of different because that's so specific to the point where it's like what?
This is what makes me believe. I wrote this out in my notes of when you dream. I always believed after a while you go to another realm or dimension because no, oh my God, like literally don't laugh. This is how martyrs. What is a martyr? That's someone who like dies for something they believe in. But like this is why martyrs die. Yo. Anyways, moving on. But I said when you dream, you enter different dimensions, i.e., when I see dead relatives in dreams who I've never met before, but only ever heard stories about, seen photos of, and see them in my dream. And there was once that I saw, it was my grandmother's mom, and I was really young, and I saw her in a dream, and she said, "Say hi to Sandy for me." Sandy's my mom's name. And I tell my mom the next morning, like, "Oh my God, Auntie, whatever." I forget her name. Sorry. I have that with a lot of my cousins because, or family members, because either they go by nicknames or I just forget.
Well, you never met them.
At least I have never met her. But yeah, my mom goes like, "How? Oh, okay, that's a little strange that like you saw her in your dream." She said, "Okay," but I think when you dream, you go to a different dimension. That's why lucid dreaming is so dangerous because people that lucid dream, you're hyper aware that you're looking at me like I'm insane.
Sorry, no, I just like I have talked with people who took psychology, and I have heard so much scientific evidence about. I wish I had someone who like actually could give me the facts that I've been told, but I can't remember. But
I know.
I don't know. No. I understand. But for me, I feel like I don't see it that way.
Yes, I remember learning about dreaming in psychology when I was majoring in it, and yes, that's all fun and dandy to see it as such like a baseline level of your brain shuts down and enters REM and you're experiencing all the things you experienced in the day. And
but
it's like
apparently it's not even that. Like, apparently when you dream, it's literally just your brain like turning. It's not your brain like being like, oh, this, I don't know how to describe. I wish I could put it into words because I don't want to say something and it be completely wrong.
Period.
But like, apparently dreams don't actually mean anything.
I don't agree with that.
I mean, yeah, like I feel like you can analyze your dreams and stuff, but at the end of the day, like scientifically, they don't mean anything. You can make of it what you want to, you know, and you can take it away and be like, you know what, that actually did mean something, and I think you dream for this reason. There's so many theories out there, but I think at the end of the day, it actually doesn't mean. I don't know.
I think in how you're saying it, I get how you're saying it, that it
genuinely like
means
it actually
nothing.
doesn't mean. But you can think of it like if you think it
take
is
what you will with it.
Yes. Yeah.
The way which I always do with my dream. Brings me to my trusty dusty.
Journal?
You stole my dream journal. Honestly, like I don't have anything like crazy in here.
Wow, you low-key be.
I haven't. Well, my last entry was January 9th.
You write down your dreams.
For like. Well, for a minute, I would write them down in my notes app, and then I was like, I want to turn this into physical media, and I never transferred them over from my notes app. But anyways, back to it. What was one that I really wanted to talk about? Wait, I haven't read these in so long, so I just kind of want to like blind read this. There was once I had a dream where it felt like I went to heaven. Not sure why, but when I was there, I asked if Abraham Lincoln, Michael Jackson, and Steve Jobs were there. The person who I was with said, wow, my grammar. This was January 9th, 2022. The person who I was with, who I thought to be either God or an angel, said, they didn't make it up here, and points his finger down to signify hell. Okay. All right. Technology was and is the downfall. Oh my god. What was?
Are you getting like secret messages from the fucking CIA or something? What? Who are you in contact with? Aliens?
That's why I'm like, wait, am I literally like? Should I need to stop before I see black Escalades outside my apartment? Maybe I'll show this to you when we end this.
But yeah, why is this like private information?
I literally do not even remember writing this down. That's even the craziest part. It is January 19th, 2022 at 7:41 p.m. and not sure what it is, but yesterday I had this voice in my head say to me, oh my god. No, because at this...
What did the voice say to you?
It says, no, because part of me, like, it sounds like conservative. A voice in my head say to me, they're putting something in the mass. Because I think this is during... Well, that's 2 years after COVID. Okay, maybe I literally am... I need to stop smoking. Put it down. Maybe Frank Ocean's aunt, mom, family friend in that one song was right. She was right.
This low-key crazy.
No, because like, I don't remember. I remember writing this one. This was like one of my scariest dreams. So it was like, because I always thought my childhood house was haunted. And this was, I believe, my first time ever lucid dreaming and not even realizing it. But I had a lot of lucid dreams.
Oh my god.
The Izzy. I was about to say Evie again.
Sorry,
I don't know why I
I
wanted to say
keep
Evie.
touching my eye because I'll explain later. Actually, sorry.
Ooh, cum shot.
Right. Right. Sure.
Paper source. Okay. Wait. I hope I even have the microphone pointed the right way. But in my childhood home, I always thought this house was haunted, and now that I think about it, I always had so many lucid dreams in this house, but not purposefully. And girl, but one that I remember very, very vividly is I always used to sleep with my mom up until the age of like 13, 14. Judge me all you fucking want. At least I have
my younger cousin. Hi Mia. She will be watching this.
Hey, Mia.
I feel like she slept with her parents for quite a while.
You just outing me as crazy.
Oh, she won't give a
Okay. But I never really found a problem with it because I'm like, girl, at least I had a relationship with my mother. I still have a relationship with my mom, but you kids will learn this, that the older you get, the kind of stranger your relationships get with your parents. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm projecting. Okay. But childhood home, I had a dream where I woke up and I was in my own bedroom. I had my own bedroom, but I just wouldn't sleep in it. I was in my own bedroom and I was like, well, this is already weird because I remember going to sleep with my mom. Mm-hmm. Okay. I walk into my mom's room. I am watching myself sleep next to my mom in her bed. And I remember just freaking out in the dream and being like, wait, what the fuck? Like, I in my mind, I thought I had somehow got myself out of my own body and wouldn't be able to find a way back in. So I'm like screaming for my mom in the dream because I'm like, bitch,
Were you screaming in real life?
In the dream. Oh. This is all
sometimes
in the dream.
People will scream my sister screams in her dream and screams in real life.
My mom said I would do that a lot. Like, just talk in my sleep or be like, oh my God, get away. That's why I think this house was like, because spirits always go after innocent souls, kids. So I was probably, when this dream happened, 11, 12 at the time. So I feel
it is weird to see yourself in third person.
I remember just screaming for my mom to help me. And when my mom turned around, this is how I'll insert a photo for the podcast, but this is how I sketched it, what the face looked like. But it was just like a black face that had like white, like the mouth and the eyes were taken out and it was just light projecting out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen a horror movie that depicted the same kind of looking face and I'm like, that's literally the face that was in my dream. So, yeah, I guess I'm just a fucked up kid.
That is no. I've definitely had weird dreams like that before. My thing though is, I think when you start to remember your dreams, you're at a more awake state. Because like I can have multiple dreams throughout the night, but you'll kind of only remember the parts right before you wake up, even if it feels like I could fall asleep for 5 minutes and have a whole hour dream in my mind, and it was only 5 minutes, you know. But my thing when I have scary dreams, I'm somehow self-aware enough to tell myself that I'm dreaming and it's not real. And I have gotten myself out of situations in dreams because I'm like, Sam, this isn't real, wake up. And then I wake up.
Girl, but that's also scary because I don't know. I've done that. Well, I only remember one time being aware in the dream that it was a dream, and I had said it because I was falling down a cliff. Again, falling. I was falling down a cliff, and I was falling. And I kept screaming, and then I was like, bitch, I'm gonna hit the ground by now. How the hell am I still falling? So then I realized, oh my God, this is a dream. So I lift myself up, literally start flying, and then I get back to the surface. And then I get back to the surface, and I'm like, oh my God. And then everyone around me is like, oh my God, Isai. Like, because I was being chased by something. I forgot what I was being chased by. And everybody was like, oh my God, Isai. It's like the cat's paw. It's almost dinner time. But, and everyone in the dream was like, oh my God, it's a large crowd of people. Oh my God, Isai, you need to get away. It's going to get after you. It's going to come for you. And I go, guys, I know it's a dream. Calm down. Like, you guys are freaking out. Yeah. It's a dream. And everyone just goes, like, stone face. Everyone in the dream, like, staring at me. Like, oh my, like
you said like something wrong. Like, you're now going to be taken by the devil.
Yes. Like, you weren't supposed to know that. And that, because I looked it up, that's kind of how I have this now mindset that entering a dream is entering another dimension reality. Because the other people in this Reddit forum talked about having dreams like that, where everyone in the dream were like, don't make it known that you know you're dreaming right now. Like, don't, somehow that's a danger.
I feel like I don't say it in my dream, but I tell myself, and then I get out of the situation or I wake up.
At least after it happened, where they all like got stone faced and weird, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wake myself up. And I literally woke myself up. That's like the most control I can remember having in a dream. Like, I was so in control of that dream.
Yeah, I mean, so Mia, she did psychology, and there was like a whole section on dreams. And I always talk to her about my dreams because she doesn't really dream. She says like, yeah, your dreams just sound so. She's like, your dreams are like different than most people's. And she's like, I want to do like a case study on you. I was like, girl. And she was asking her teacher, who I think was also a professor at a college at one point. And he's like, yeah, those don't mean anything.
Mia, if you're out there, this is the case study. Because you got a hell-bound lot of power. Maybe I'm the one.
What did you say?
Maybe I'm the one problems because I can't even get a sentence out. But yeah, you're the perfect person to do a case study on. You're weird as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. I did have another point. Oh, I was gonna say why my eye is weird. But yeah, no. Well, I guess we could talk about medical things.
Sure.
Or do you still want to talk about dreams?
No, I'm good. No. We can talk about medical things. What?
Well, it has to do with my eye, and I keep touching it. It's really
I was going to make the joke when you said, oh, it's like something wrong with my eye. And I'm like, wait, are you still like on the verge of dying? I've been thinking about Blue Mercury a lot. I want to go back there.
Oh my God, when we went and spent or sprayed all the
we didn't spend a dime. The only thing we spent up was the workers' time.
For like 45 minutes.
The girl spraying everything. I remember just walking out. It felt like I went to a hookah lounge. I had the biggest head rush. Like, my head was pounding from walking out of that store.
Yeah, like 50 shots of tequila, EDM blaring in your ears.
And that's just a night in New York City, babes. I need to stop drinking that Izzy. I just feel like when maybe it's because I'm talking, because I feel like when I'm drinking and normally I am not burping.
Probably because you're speaking in the air.
Yeah, and like airflow and like on anatomy. I was gonna say ontometry.
It's giving geometry. But yeah, medical things. Hey, I have a terrible migraine right now.
So many weeks do you have to live?
Who knows? Actually, I don't want to say because this is the kind of thing that I would predict for myself. I only ever can like internalize and predict bad things that happen to me. Like when I broke my ankle, the morning that before it happened, I saw a video. A girl had broken her ankle, and I said, "Wow, I've never broken my ankle."
Did you say it out loud?
I said it in my head.
I never know if that has as much.
Well, clearly it did. Clearly it did.
In this case, okay. See, you're a case study.
Yeah.
Bringing the topic right back around. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But well, I guess kind of is bringing it back to like the dreaming / like intuition type thing. But yeah, I was like, oh, guys, I've never broken my ankle before. Like I'm so lucky. And it's been a year, and now I have to get surgery.
So are they gonna put like plates or something, like rods?
Screws.
Ew.
Yeah, and they're not getting taken out. So.
You're gonna be fucking bionic. Ew. That's.
I'm like half robot. Like.
What was that? You don't know anything. What was that cartoon with the teenage robot girl? Was it just called Teenage Robot? I think it was literally just called Teenage Robot.
I don't know.
That's what you know.
But is that me though? Is that gonna be me?
That literally is you.
Yeah.
She would wear like cute outfits though.
But she was like a half robot.
She was like fully robot.
Oh.
I think she was literally made. I haven't watched that show in years. Either made by her father or made by the little brother. And she just like lived this life as like a normal teenage girl, and no one. Like, they acknowledged that she was a robot, but also, like, didn't really acknowledge she was a robot, you know.
Like a regular cartoon would.
Girl, cat dog. Do you ever watch that? Oh.
Like Wonder Pets.
Wonder Pets. Like,
I did watch that.
These average, ordinary classroom animals being superheroes.
Yeah, or like, it'd be like half regular people in a cartoon and then like half animals as people, and you're like, okay.
I also love the nostalgia. I also love like the animation style of shows like Wonder Pets because of how much nostalgia it gives.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because it's Wonder Pets, but I don't know. That just like half cartoon, half real life animation. The Amazing World of Gumball does that, where the backgrounds.
Yes, I do. I never watch it, but I've seen clips.
Yeah, or like real world places, but the characters are obviously cartoons.
Yeah.
Where sometimes the things that they pick up are real world things. I'm like, I like that.
Kind of makes you feel like you're there, but like, ooh, we're kind of in the creative zone.
Girl, it
still.
gets me like really hard. Anyways, eye problems.
Yeah, no. So I suffer from I would say chronic migraines, but it's every single day. So I guess it's just like I live with a headache every day. Yeah. But today it's really bad, and when I have really bad migraines, my eye doesn't respond the same. Like.
Hold your mouth up to the mic a little closer.
Hello.
Also turn it around. Sorry. Podcasting 101. Sam's just now learning. It's probably just so silent. Is that
fine now?
Yeah. I feel like it wasn't picking you up like as loud.
Yeah. Anyways. But when I have them, my like half of my, it's like the symptom of a stroke. Like, you know, how half of your face gets paralyzed. Well, I'm like halfway there, and my like I don't really have feeling on the side. Don't be scared, I'm fine.
That's what I'm like. Oh my god.
No. It's like a weekly thing that happens, and I have had brain scans, so like we're fine. But it's a symptom of a really bad migraine. But yeah, like my eye starts to droop, and so when I'm like blinking, it doesn't feel like my eyes respond, and it really annoys me because I can like feel the difference. So that's why I keep touching my eye. So ignore that. Thank you.
All these medical problems. Does anyone else in your family have these? Like, are these genetic?
No, these are just personal to me.
Just being Sam.
just me. Yeah.
Bang your head into a wall.
Yeah. Well, I got diagnosed with something finally recently. It only took 10 years for them to figure it out.
Girl, don't get me started with doctors. That could be a whole episode in itself. Like now you talk about eyes. Now my eye hurts. Do I have a stroke? Am I getting a stroke? How do you know if you have a stroke? They say if you smell burning toast.
No, that's a myth. That is a myth. If your face.
How do you know until you know?
Because there's people who. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Got her.
Are you a hypochondriac?
Like you think you have every disease?
Yeah. Because if so, I'm not going to tell you. Because like there are some common symptoms that could mean you're having a stroke.
Like sometimes I get like a little too high, and then I think I'm having a heart attack. Or sometimes even just average every day, if I feel like a little pain in my chest,
That's
I'm
a
like,
normal.
oh,
Okay, that
I'm
I
having a
feel
heart
like
attack.
is a normal human response. See, I'm like extreme, like to the. Well, okay. To be fair, in my defense, which everyone's gonna be like, "Well, you're still a hypochondriac." Like, yes, but I have been struggling with medical issues my entire life, and no one's ever been able to tell me what's wrong. So, of course, like anything I have an issue, I'm not diagnosed with anything. So, I could have anything. I mean, I've obviously been tested for a bunch of stuff, and it's come back negative. But like, I have a constant headache in the same place in my head, and it hasn't gone away for years. Of course, I'm going to sit there and go, "Oh, I have a tumor," or I'm having an aneurysm. Like,
your case, absolutely.
Yeah. So I will overanalyze every single piece of my body that doesn't feel right, which is probably like 5 out of 7 days a week. So I am like like if someone says something, I immediately think I have like
you're on it.
The guy that just died of ASL.
The actor.
Yeah. So I have a family friend who has ASL, and my mom's like stepdad died of ASL a couple years ago. But obviously when that came out, it prompted me to be like, what are like some actual symptoms of ASL? I know like you lose your muscle function. I know what it looks like deep into having ASL, but I'm like, what are the starting signs of of course I'm Googling and I'm like,
just stressing yourself the hell out.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't like that's a very uncommon thing to develop as a young person. So like, but so I'll like that's just an example.
Maybe you could be the first.
No, that's not. You don't want to have that. Like you don't live very long if you have that.
At least this is why when the ice bucket challenge was popping, and yeah, it was to raise money for like research of it. But I was just like, we're throwing buckets of ice on ourselves to simulate what it feels like to have ASL, so you can feel their. Like we actually need a reset. Can God press the reset button? Because
it's a bit out of
like we've been had many signs where this is just too fucked up now. Like we're getting a little too much.
Yeah. So if you ever have a medical issue, do not tell me your symptoms. I don't want to know.
Exactly why I feel like I can never border that line of being a hypochondriac, because I try not to know, but also part of me likes to know, so I know the signs, but I just gaslight myself that I'm not feeling that way, so I don't accept that I may have that thing.
And the thing is, most of the time you probably are fine. Like if you sit there and you're telling yourself, oh, I'm having a shooting pain in my side or in where my heart is, you probably just have heartburn. Like you got to be realistic about it. Like if you have family problems, family history with it, if you have a medical issue, that's why like when I have a heart pain or something, and I always automatically think it's like a heart attack, my uncle on my mom's side as well as my father. This is been a really cheery episode. Sorry, I was just thinking about the fact where I was talking about heart attacks and we've talked about scary dreams with demons.
Get real. This is life. Life is scary. We're gonna have our moments, but then you have to make the happiness out of the scary. Anyways, my uncle as well as my father both have pacemakers, so that's what makes me. That's why anytime I look at something new I want to try in the grocery store, I look at the cholesterol, no sodium.
Both.
Is it sodium?
Both.
Yeah, like the salt intake, so I'm not eating a lot of salt, because that's at least what made, I believe, my father have to get a pacemaker, because he was just eating unhealthy, constant salt. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I mean, if it's not like a genetic thing, I believe you should be fine if you eat healthy. I mean, maybe you're at higher risk of developing it. That's what I at least think. And it tends to now. Okay, that kind of is scary then. So
it tends to be the men in my family. Also, pretty soon I think I'm gonna adopt like the lifestyle of the men in my family and like clean shaven bald head.
Low key, you would eat with a bald head.
Like, part of me, like, has been... That's why I haven't
I know you need to go back to when you buzzed it and you dyed it.
Blonde. Like, part of me wants to do it. That's why I haven't gotten a haircut in, like, 2 months. Because I'm like, should I just shave it off? Just shave it all off. Get some disposable... Yeah. Get some disposable razors. Like, just do the thing.
Oh my fucking god, these Izzy's have me burping.
That's why I stopped drinking it. Switched to the water because the Izzy's got me fizzy.
We should make their new slogan.
Oh my god, the girl with the Dr. Pepper. You didn't see that? Mm-hmm. There was a girl and she made a Dr. Pepper jingle on TikTok. And they turned it into a Super Bowl commercial. Like, period. So, girl, Izzy,
you got that fizzy.
Izzy got the fizzies. Izzy got the fizzies.
Izzy.
Y'all know. Y'all. If y'all know, y'all know. You know. Because you gotta know to know. Oh no. Okay. Whoop whoop! It's the sound of the police. Whoop! I forgot what it's from.
Yeah, but whoop whoop. No sirens today.
And I thought it because before...
Oh, and now we're going to get sirens.
Before you got here,
it's like Gotham up in here?
Baby. Like, you would have thought we were in New York City, how loud it was outside. There was a police car just going back and forth. I heard ambulance earlier this morning. I was like, what is... Even yesterday when it was snowing a bunch, there were ambulance out, like, speeding on the road. So I'm like, first of all, y'all about to crash out because the roads were not plowed yet.
No.
So I'm like...
They weren't even plowed properly this morning.
Yeah. So I was just like, well, in the road was by like,
where?
Not me. Okay, that's gonna be just said the road that I fucking live on, but that could be anywhere though. That could be anywhere. I'm so bleeping.
Well, the goes all the way to Boston.
Why would you say it again? So now I got to bleep it again. Anyway, that was plowed by like midday yesterday because it's a main road, really? So I feel like have to plow that.
Yeah.
But clock that T. Raw feedback. Well, yeah, we doing maybe it's raw
feedback of the week.
But like raw feedback of the week.
Yeah, raw feedback of the week. I've been watching a TV show. I don't know if it's a raw feedback, but it's got me thinking.
Okay.
Oh, actually no. Quick hiatus on that. Guess who I saw at Solid Core this morning?
The guy.
Yes.
Oh my god, you guys had the same class?
He was in the class before me, but when I came out of the bathroom, he was standing there and he looked flustered. Don't know why. And then...
this is why I'm like, Connecticut, maybe sometimes you got it. Because we got the 4-1 scoop.
Yeah. And then, but when I came out of my class, he was still standing outside in like the little waiting area. I was like,
some Solid Core, huh?
I'm like, are you taking like a second class? Like, what's happening?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Girl, it looks like that man lives, breathes. Like, he must not have an apartment and just sleeps outside in the parking lot.
No, he probably sleeps on one of the reformers. Like, when the lights go off, he just tucks in.
Because I've never seen someone so addicted to exercise. Actually, yeah. I've seen worse. But just Pilates, this specific form. I had a friend who was very obsessed with SoulCycle.
Yeah. See, like, I go to Solid Core. I go twice a week. I like it. I think it's a really great form of exercise. But I don't eat, sleep, and breathe. Like, oh, Solid Core is life. Like, I live for the days under the blue lights. Like, I love my coach. If my coach left, actually, I think I would stop going.
Period. That's what I see with a lot of places like this. Like, the likes. I feel like I was better this episode.
I haven't even clocked if I've been doing it.
That's what I noticed when I sent an audio message today, that I've been practicing not using the word like, so audio messages are good practice. And sent the audio message. Bitch, I brushed off my shoulders. I said I didn't say like once in an audio message. And I was like, let me re-listen just to hear how good I was. First, like, a line of the message. So, like, literally earlier today, like, I felt like this certain sensation, bitch. Like I was dead.
We're in an epidemic of the word like. But last two
But I don't want
episodes,
to
I
be.
feel like we did a little bit better.
At least episode 2, you not as much in episode 2.
Episode 2, real episode 2? Or?
Real episode 2. The fans see.
Yeah.
Episode 2. I remember just hating myself listening to it back and rewatching it, editing it. How many times I used the word like. I literally, this is when I knew I was starting to do too much. I thought about cutting out times I used like.
Oh, I did that in the first episode that didn't see the light of day.
I felt like that would be too much. I felt like it was too much.
Yeah.
No. Also, it would have sounded weird because if I would have cut out likes, then it would have been.
It would have been a weird jump. Yeah.
So then
Basically, yeah. That's how much we say it. I feel like we've been better. Like was used in the right sentence there, though. I feel like we've done better.
So that's my raw feedback of the week. No more likes.
Period.
No more liking people. No more using the word like. No more.
Like.
No more.
Yeah.
Just
no, we're banning. We're banning anything to do with liking someone, liking a place, liking life, using the word like in any sentence. All.
Cut to a super cut of every
how many
time
times
I
we
said
say
the word
yeah.
like.
See, if we had an editor who would be so dear, they could count how many times he said it.
If we had an editor that cared and was actually committed to just this, if you're out there.
No, we don't need to do this every episode. Yeah, no, I think it's a very important topic. People say it way too much. Us combined. Raise your hand if you use it too much.
Well, yes, but then I think we're just regular people. It's when I hear government officials, not so much, but someone of some high notoriety or status
who's doing something super intellectual.
Mm-hmm. And they are using the word like a lot. That's when I, as the viewer, feel disrespected. Because, why?
Yeah.
How could you not have prepared? Your life is public speaking.
Yeah. Yeah.
The hell?
We're getting used to this talking off the whim, off the bat.
That's why I kind of miss taking public speaking classes, and part of me thought about joining in an adult improv group. Did
you see those videos on TikTok?
Of the awkward improv group?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought that's what you were referencing, but...
I mean, that kind of jump-started me again because I had this thought last year of, oh my God, I kind of miss theater and doing theater. Maybe I should join like an improv group. And then I started thinking, oh, that is going to be so much.
Yeah.
That's just like yeah.
Yeah.
And then I thought about the people who probably like sign up who like live in the general area. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Yikes. Damn.
Yeah, so maybe not. We can make one. Bad bus driver. Let me go. Let me go. Let me see.
Let me go. Let me
go.
I don't even know how that game works. So like
you basically are given a prompt, right? So if I said, I think one of them was be a bad pilot. And someone said, how do I get this thing off the ground?
Did you watch the original?
I watched two originals, and then I watched the girl that does the parodies of it, Madison Humphreys.
Oh, I didn't see her version. I saw another person make a parody version of it.
But I saw two from the same improv group because they had two separate videos that went viral. Yeah. The guy in like the red shirt and the black hood, and then
it was green shirt guy and like the black shirt guy
and like beef. red, and then like because he kept going up and But I saw two parodies from Madison Humphreys and someone else who also does parodies, who I thought was Madison Humphreys, but isn't apparently.
Well, it's the only improv games that I played, they built off each other. Mm-hmm. Like you would say something and then it built off that. So I was confused how it worked. So they just were going in a circle and saying something.
Not a circle. They were just going whenever they felt like it, apparently.
But just saying something that a bad pilot would say. I thought they were like gonna have a conversation. It was supposed to be like, I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
So raw feedback of the week. Also, don't do improv.
Yeah, no improv here. No improv here. My raw feedbacks, can't speak, /
Black.
raw feedback / hot topic is
During the month of February is
sorry.
crazy. In front of my Bratz ex John Paul Gaultier Sasha doll is crazy.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Apologies.
Oh my god.
My raw feedback,
There you go.
got it right this time, is I started watching a new show, Traders.
I need to watch that.
It is actually so fun. I'm so invested.
It has drag queens on it.
Yes.
Bob.
Got voted out.
I think she. I know. I
like
already
literally
know, yeah.
second episode, I think.
Are you watching like the first season?
Oh no, I'm watching the most recent season, but I'm pretty sure there is a drag queen on there.
I think it's Monet. Monet's
Yes.
on the, yeah.
Yes.
They got voted out first?
I don't think they're still in it.
God damn.
Yeah. But I'm so invested. I'm okay. I started watching it because I think Rob is really sexy.
Rob
Roush. He was on Love Island.
We'll
He has,
put a
like,
photo
this
here.
Snake
Rob.
tattoos. He's so like.
Oh, I
base.
at least saw he made the finale.
I haven't gotten that far. Way to spoil it for me.
Also,
I'm just joking. I did know he was in the finale.
did he copy Vinny Hacker's tattoos, or did Vinny Hacker copy his
every
tattoos?
single man that's
because when
they
I
all
saw
have snake tattoos.
I had seen like a post of all their like finale looks. Lisa Rinna, first of all, wearing the thing that Conan Gray wore to like the VMA Awards, and Conan Gray out mogging her.
Yeah.
Oh my god, because I was like, not a man just out mogging you. That dress was eating her up. She looks good. Maybe it's her balloon face that always puts me off from her. She just
Lisa was one of I'm not gonna
Lisa Rinna.
the housewife, right?
Yeah. She just looks uncanny.
Yeah.
Uncanny Valley in the bad way.
Yes, not in a good way.
I'm sorry.
But
What was the guy's name? Rob
Roush, Raush, I believe. Roush.
Did you watch Love Island?
That season I did.
Oh, he is kind of cute. He is cute.
And he just has such a like. I don't really care. I'm just existing. I'm playing the game, but he's so devious, but so nonchalantly. I don't know. He's just like kind of iconic.
A straight man.
Yeah. No, but there are straight men in that show. Like they be doing too much. They be doing way too much.
So like,
I'll give you the basis of the game, right?
So what happens when they find the traitor?
Does
someone else just...
I'll explain how it goes, right? So I think 20 people maybe it was. Originally there was a traitor who was secret. So they all like gathered and they all got shown cards. One person had traitor. But then they sat at the round table, which is where they do their meetings and vote out people who they think are the traitor. And then 3 more people were chosen to be traitor. Then they all meet, not the anonymous person. The 3 that got chosen at the round table all met. They saw who the traitors were. It's basically their job to murder people. So there's like different challenges.
Oh my god, Among Us?
Low-key kind of
That's
gives
what,
Among
like,
Us.
so is it Among
Low-key
Us?
gives Among Us because they all gather at the end of the day in a round table and discuss. But they do challenges. Like they just did a challenge where the last episode I watched, they had to like find arrows and burn things and then say who they'd want to be put up for elimination at the round table. Or I think maybe it's who can be up for murder. I don't remember which one it is.
So what do you mean that the traitor is murdering people?
So
like
at the end of a challenge, or they might be given a task, they have to choose someone they want to murder. So they kill people off, but at the same time, there's also meetings where everyone discusses and votes someone who they think the traitor is out, or the traitor is. So, they're split into faithfuls, who are obviously the people who are not the traitors.
I heard about this concept.
And there's 3 traitors. Well, there was 4. That one of them, the anonymous one, got voted out before the other traitors were even I can't speak, even able to figure out who their fourth traitor was. And I think it goes a murder and then a vote out. So the murder is only up to the traitors. They can vote out any of the faithful people. Then when they're all together, everyone is trying to figure out who the traitor is. Traitors are, I guess. And there's different challenges and different things.
Okay, so the traitor can just automatically eliminate somebody.
At the end of the night, if there's been like a game or something, yeah, or if it's like a night for someone to be murdered, yeah. But it's not done.
But then do they also at the round table vote like, okay?
Yeah, absolutely, because then that would defeat the whole purpose. Because if you're a traitor, you have to pretend you're a faithful.
Wait, so technically 2 people could get voted out every episode?
It's usually at the beginning of an episode you're finding out who got murdered or eliminated, and then at the end of the episode they're like teasing the round table or who got murdered. So it's one person, you find out one person who leaves per episode, I'd say.
Oh, okay.
But it's always like you begin with one and you end with the other, and then you don't find out till the next episode.
I need to watch it because it sounds like an interesting premise and concept, but I'm so confused how it works.
Once you start watching it, it will make sense. But
from what I'm getting, they literally just stole Among Us, the concept for Among Us. The meeting, discussing like who's the traitor.
Yeah, you have like the imposters and the crewmates.
Yeah, you do your little tasks.
It looks like low key. Yeah,
they just stole Among Us back.
Basic.
Among Us, y'all need to get on that.
Traitors was out before Among Us, so it may be the other way around.
No,
because there's been UK. So this is a US traitors, but there's been UK traitors for longer.
Bob the Drag Queen was like just on Traitors like maybe 2 years ago, and they were on season 2, I believe.
Yes, but there is like the UK version, so I'm not.
Among Us came out in like 2020 though, so it probably already existed. So
but maybe, I brought this up because I was gonna ask you, would you want to go on a show like that?
I feel like I could lie. I do believe I am what I want to say is a good gaslighter when need be. Mm-hmm. But a show like that, I don't know, when it comes to like strategy and stuff, because I always think, would I be able to go on a show like RuPaul's Drag Race? Would never do Survivor on purpose. Hell no.
Yeah. Because some of the people were on Survivor that are on this season.
Oh, they're doing like a Survivor All-Stars?
No. They just like, they have like Housewives. They have a couple of people from Survivor, Love Island, like just a bunch of like TV persons. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that with Traitors. That and House of Villains. Mm-hmm. I want to watch House of Villains too.
I haven't seen that.
It looks a little corny whenever I see clips. It looks a little corny. But even if it's produced drama, it's drama.
Yeah.
So.
Sometimes you need that in life. I feel like sometimes things are so overproduced. I mean, probably Traitors is a little bit, but I feel like it feels more authentic than some of the shows feel.
But I'm still thinking of shows I would want to be on, of course. I said this before we started recording. Jersey Shore. Mm-hmm. Like, I thought this literally while I was brushing my teeth today, that because I always saw it in my mind when I was watching Jersey Shore. Oh my God, I can't wait till I get old enough to start having experiences like those, going out to the clubs, coming back late at night. And then I always thought I never had that experience. Oh my God, like they said your 20s would be all this, blah, blah, blah. But I definitely did. But just it wasn't the same scenario of like they were living in a house together, being filmed 24/7. So you actually saw like all these things. But I was doing the same thing in college where we would get ready all together, pre-gaming, go out to the bars, come back, shit face. Sometimes people will get into a fight, like bottles thrown.
Some people be making out with each other.
Girl, my roommate punched a hole in the wall one time and knocked my candle on the floor, and wax was everywhere, and then got taken home by his parents that same night to be put in rehab. On that note, I feel like we should end it.
Yeah, so hot topic of the week. Yeah, just reality TV.
Dream
big, dream wide, dream large.
Dream big.
Just dream.
Bye.
Bye, we love you. We'll see you next... No, we won't see you next week.
So we're taking a sabbatical already because of. Or I just like record
or you could
myself.
just come to Spain and we could do an episode there.
I thought about a Zoom episode, but I was like, ugh.
Already. That's what
it already felt like a lot of work. But I feel like it would actually be easier because if you just get Zoom record, but then like we would need to connect our audios, like the mics to the computer, and then you would need to bring your mic. Yeah. You not even opposed to the idea. All right. I'm not doing that. Get somebody else to do it.
Find a guest for next. You could find a guest for next week, actually. I'm joking.
That's why I'm like, I wouldn't be okay with that already. Like, I don't know. Like just replacing you with some. So this random bitch is gonna be sitting here. I feel like of anyone, I would probably have like Greg Thomas if he could come down from New York. But like, no. We're taking a week off.
But we love you, and we'll see you soon.
Don't miss us too much.
This has been Raw Feedback. I'm gonna cut like.
I kind of can't wait to edit that one.